Hey everybody, it's Nicole Noasad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here today with a process video using the new Fancy Pants Wish Season collection. It's a really fun and funky collection, perfect for Christmas, and I like it because it's just so different, but yet there's a lot of good standards in there. So I'm actually using mostly my 6x6 paper pad for this page, and the challenge on the blog is to use 4 or more pictures on a page. So this is something I don't often do. If you've watched my videos before, I typically use like between 1 and 3 photos. So I know it's only one more, but I actually had these 4 photos sitting around here, and they're pretty old. They're probably about, oh gosh, my daughter was probably 1 or 2 in those pictures. So it's a few years old, probably about 5 years old. And I wanted to use them. It's perfect for this with Christmas and the new collection. So I decided to cut out a tree here, and if you were watching while I was talking, I just cut some random shaped triangles from 3 different papers from the paper pad, and I just kind of layered them up on the side of my page on the left. I should have made the tree slightly bigger in hindsight, but you know, it's kind of funky. I like a funky little tree instead of just a plain normal tree, and 3 triangles is really, and a little tiny rectangle for the stump is really all you need. So I'm just going to cut out the middle of my paper here to be a cheapskate, because really, why waste that beautiful red paper? And I'm going to add my photos, and then I'm going to fuss a lot with this tree. And I really had a hard time with this page, only because I think my photos are too big. I think I should have trimmed them down to a smaller size when I printed them. So I think that that's part of my problem. I feel like I don't have room for a title, and you'll see that I kind of tried to shove one in there, and it just doesn't make it the way I probably would have made it if the photos were smaller. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a lot of the different items here from the Wish Season collection. There's so many things in this line. It's designed for Fancy Pants by Kim Watson, who's also on the Hip Kit Club DT with me. So super talented lady, and she designed this collection, and as you can see there's a whole bundle of die cuts and labels I'm going to kind of play around with here, and I'm going to add some of those to my tree. There's just so many things. I feel like maybe part of my problem is I have too many things to choose from, and I don't really know where to start. So I'm kind of just grabbing some of my favorite items at first here and trying to think of where I want to put them onto the tree. And I know I like this one that says Cheerful Memories, this little banner die cut, so I'm going to keep that and putting most of those others away, but I'm going to add some things to those tags there in the bottom corner too. So while I'm thinking of my title, I just go ahead and I stick down this tree, and I'm grabbing some of these. These are labels, and they're really good. They have numbers and some plain labels in there. So if you're doing like a December daily project, they'd be really perfect for that. And I'm going to play around with my tree a little bit. I think I spent the most part on this layout stitching and fooling around with the tree than anything else. I'm just going to add a couple little strips here of sewing just to add a little bit of texture to this tree, while I'm still trying to think of how I'm going to get a title on this page and where it's going to be. And truthfully, I should not have put those tags on the bottom of my page. I should have put a large title across the bottom, but I don't know. I was just in one of those moods when I made this page. My brain really wasn't functioning as great as I would like it to be. So I'm just going to stitch around the edge of my page too, just a little bit, just because I did trim out that center. It kind of just holds it all in place. And clip off all my little ends. I got this new Heidi Swap mat at a crop. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I got it at a crop in September, and it's like the best purchase I think I've made in a long time. I think it was probably 20 bucks for the mat, but it comes super clean and it protects my surface. I really love it. So if you mist on it or something, it comes off really clean, and I'm able to peel off glue and stuff really nicely too. So that's my public service announcement for today. I'm just pulling some buttons here. These are buttons that come with the Wish Season collection. There's, you can see, really pretty teal and red. There's green and even like a creamy white. It's not a vibrant white. And there's some brown in there too. So I'm just grabbing a couple buttons to add to the tree. And I added a flare down to my tags. And now I'm going to add these puffy word stickers, which are so fun. You can see you get tons on the one sheet. There's words, and there's little like asterisks and dots and all different sorts of things. And then you can see I've actually grabbed, these are the puffy, they're like an elements page. There's all different shapes, and there's some words on there. So I'm going to grab that. Those are actually from the Happy Place collection. And then I wanted to grab these really fun letter stickers. And there's the word wish on there. And I thought, oh, I can do something like Christmas wish for a title, something like that. But just wasn't working for me. I like it, but it just wasn't working for me. I think it's the tree, I think, threw me off. Or the larger photos. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and take this title off in a minute, as you'll see. I was going to call it You Are My Christmas Wish. But you can see, I'm like, no, that's coming right off. It's just too crammed in there for me. So I'll peel the whole thing off. And I think I'm just going to stick with Bright Christmas, or Bright Cheerful Memories, which is what's on my tree anyway. Even though I flew around for another minute here trying to think of something to do with Santa that I could add on this page because I have these Santa hats on. And then I decided, oh no, I'm just going to grab some more puffy stickers. This is a third pack of puffy stickers now. This one is back to wish season. And you can see they have these super cool reindeers and trees, and there's circles. They have like words on the circles. Really, really cool. And nobody else I know has anything like that. In that size anyway. There's like, I guess some other stores or manufacturers have them just maybe on a smaller scale, but these are really cool. And I'm just going to add some twine to my buttons because you can never have a naked button, I think. It's just kind of like a crime for me. And that's pretty much the most part of my page. In hindsight, I would have done it slightly differently. But you know what? It is what it is. And after having those photos printed for probably like 4 years, they're now scrapbooked. And that's really what matters. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you a couple close-ups of my project. If you want to see more details on this, you can check out the Fancy Pants blog at fancypants.typepad.com, I believe. And if you want, you can also check out my blog at justnix.blogspot.com. And if you're interested, I have a digital cut file store, and the address for that is justnick.myshopify.com. And that's it for me today. I'll be back with another process video very soon. And I hope you liked this one. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And have yourself a fantastic day. Bye-bye.